How to make perfect pancakes. Impress your brunch guests or just treat yourself to light, fluffy, delicious pancakes. You will need 3 large bowls, a whisk, 1½ cups of unbleached all-purpose flour, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 large eggs, a hand mixer, 1¼ cups of milk, 3 tablespoons of melted butter or vegetable oil, additional vegetable oil or cooking spray, a spatula, a greased 1/3 cup measure, a cookie sheet, and a griddle or a heavy non-stick pan. Optional: malted milk powder, frozen blueberries, more butter, maple syrup, and various toppings. Step 1. In one bowl, mix the dry ingredients thoroughly together with a whisk so they're fully incorporated into each other. Break up any lumps. Diner pancakes are often made with malted milk powder instead of sugar. Using malt in your recipe will impart that pancake house flavor. Step 2. Separate the eggs into the other 2 bowls. Whip the whites with a hand mixer until they form stiff peaks and set aside. Step 3. Add the milk to the egg yolks and beat them together with the mixer until they're bubbly. Then, mix in the oil or butter. Step 4. Add the dry ingredients to the egg yolk mixture and whisk them together very gently until they're just incorporated. Don't mix too much. Overworked batter results in tough, dense pancakes. Fold in the egg whites in 2 additions and let the batter rest for 15 to 20 minutes. Step 5. Heat your pan or griddle to about 350 degrees and lightly coat the surface with cooking spray or vegetable oil. Test the temperature by sprinkling a droplet of water onto the surface. If it's hot enough, the water will skitter and evaporate. Don't use butter to grease your pan unless it's clarified butter. Regular butter will burn. Step 6. Test your temperature by making a trial pancake. Use your 1/3 cup measure to gather a scoop of batter and pour it onto your pan or griddle. When the edges have browned and bubbles appear on the top, flip the pancake and cook the other side until it's golden brown. Resist the urge to press down on the pancake. It won't help it cook any faster, and it'll crush the light texture. To make blueberry pancakes, scatter a handful of frozen blueberries into the batter as soon as you pour it onto the griddle. Step 7. When you're satisfied that you've got the right temperature, use your 1/3 cup measure to pour on as many helpings of batter as you can comfortably fit on the griddle. There should be a bit of space between them so that they don't overlap or touch when you flip them. Step 8. Pancakes should be served as soon as they're cooked through. If you're whipping up a big batch, don't let your cooked cakes get cold while the new ones are just hitting the griddle. Instead, lay the pancakes on a cookie sheet. Make sure not to overlap or stack them, and place them in a just warm oven until you're ready to serve. Step 9. Serve your pancakes with traditional sides like butter and maple syrup, but don't be afraid to experiment. Give whipped cream, jams or jellies, peanut butter, sliced fruit, and even melted chocolate a try. Did you know the origins of the pancake date back to the prehistoric times when early cultures cooked their grain and water mixtures on hot rocks to make flatbreads?